Alfonso, first of all, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Congratulations, on The Exorcist, coming out, having, an actual TV show about this very well-known film. I have to ask, how did you prepare for your role as a father?
What I did is I tried to understand very well the character based on the script, and more than seeing, because you're not the first person that asked this, more than seeing cases on YouTube or different situations that had to do with exorcisms, I tried to understand very well the character, and I tried to understand very well Tomas. And what Jeremy did, he did an amazing job, the writer. It was very easy to go along with this character and to see this path that he was doing during the pilot.
So would you say are your favorite qualities of this character that you're doing now?
The qualities. What I can say is why I find it interesting. And I think this character is very interesting because he has many demons that he has to fight inside of him. And I think that is a great hypothesis. More than these spirits that are outside and these demons that he has to fight. We all, human beings, we have our own demons that we have to fight. And that I think that's a great hypothesis.
So let me ask you, speaking about demons and ghosts and everything that's creepy, in previous films with The Exorcist, they had very creepy stuff happen on set. Has anything creepy at all happened to you?
No.
All?
Not yet. Maybe we can talk about that matter after the shows, after we finish shooting the show. But fortunately, everything is okay right now.
So let me ask you, growing up Mexican, in the culture, they talk a lot about, spirits and ghosts and demons. It's we believe in it a lot. So do you think that growing up in a Mexican culture has helped you prepare for this role at all?
Well, I was born a Catholic. So when I was young, I lived in Guadalajara. And I went every single weekend to Mass with my mom. So it is something we understand. It's something I understand very well, and I think all Mexicans. And we have a very interesting culture and we talk about, and we understand very well the I don't know how to say this, but we laugh about death. And it's a very peculiar thing, and many people that go to Mexico that are from not Mexicans, they are very curious about this situation and about how we, like this interpretation that Mexicans have towards death and towards spirits, and it's very, very peculiar.
Exactly.
But I think the show was shot, we did some scenes in Mexico City.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to find a little bit of that.
So what was it like for you, shooting in your own hometown?
Actually, I didn't shoot a lot in Mexico City. That was a fun.
Darn.
That was fun because when I went back home, and Ben, who plays Father Marcus, he had many scenes over there. So it was fun. It was funny to go back to Mexico and not work there for this show. It was funny.
It's nice. So have you ever encountered, even outside the TV show, have you ever encountered any ghosts, any spirits, or what's the scariest thing that has happened to you?
The scariest thing that has happened to me is the actual president that we have as Mexicans. That's scary. But that's the scariest thing.
So let me ask you,
Sorry.
How do you think the TV show is going to compare to the films, to the novel? How do you think it's going to compare in terms of horror, in terms of storyline, or does it even compare?
I think that this show puts us in the same atmosphere and in the same tone as the original film and as the original book. And I think it is homage to this film and to this great book. And it's, in a certain way, if you see the pilot, there are like certain glimpses and certain, is that what I said?
Yeah, glimpse. Yeah.
Of the original film. And if you watch the pilot, and if you guys watch the pilot and the first episode, you'll see it, and believe me, you're going to be very, very happy.
So, last question, what are your hopes for this, for you personally?
I hope the people watch the show. I hope they like the show, and basically that's that's the main goal of it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you very
Alfonso, for
much.
talking to us today and shining some light on the show and also a little bit about your culture as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.